The alchemy of spirit, uniting Samael and Michael together. The serpent said to the woman, "You shall certainly not die, but God knows that the day you eat from it, your eyes will be open, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Genesis 3:4. In the journey of life, we often find ourselves in the crossroad of the seen and the unseen, the known and the unknown. This guide is an exploration of these boundaries, tapping of consciousness and invitation to the fabric of our existence through the lens of ancient wisdom and modern psychology of timeless questioning. We will embark in covering the truth that hidden beneath the surface, unconventional understanding. In the words of Lao Tzu, at the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are, and you know what you want. The chapter within us, and a collection of thoughts, and the tapestry of a human experience, philosophical in spiritual interception. We will delve in the counter nature of Samuel, the angel of death, to illuminate the path and transformation. We will explore the concept of all spirits, navigating the realms of synchronicity, and to understand how spirit realm communicate to us in mysterious yet meaningful way, and discussing the notion of life of societal path laid before us, urging the re-evaluation of what it means to live authentically and purposely. We will examine the dualistic nature of divinity through the prism of branches and opposites, and the opposites, and between the light and the shadow, the state of Carleon, and the privilege of a lifetime to become who you truly are. As we navigate the chapters in these guides, this journey is important as the destination, and instead of the understanding received, not always finding the question of the answer, but in the end, it's our quest for knowledge, self-understanding, and connection to the spirit that defines our journey through life. Corning and man cannot discover oceans unless he have the courage to lose the sight of the shore. And welcome to the journey of discovery, transformation, and enlightenment. Welcome to the exploration of the infinite consciousness within the story of Samael. Samael means the venom of God, the poison of God. Samel stands in an enigmatic figure of an archangel, of concept of Satan in cryonology, and the ocean of evil. Samael's duty, which include the elimination of sinners, divine justice, malevolence. He's recognized as the supreme angel of death and the leader of the adversary of forces, yet he operates as the servant of the divine will, and he represents the mere labor of representative of divine intention, and betraying him as a retribution and necessarily change, traditionally viewed as the consoler of demons and the formidable of Archangel of Israel, Samael, embodied a multifaceted nature. That's why those evil people, they hated when I used to say, "I call you Samael." They used to hate that because he conquer all demons. The North interaction and the day, Tuesday, uttering his name as avoided to prevent invoking his intention. It's crucial to address the offering misunderstood term, demon. The modern contemplation of demon thought with the negative imagery and fear strays far from its original meaning. Tracing back to its words, the word demon originates from the Latin demona, which itself comes from the ancient Greek, signifying a genius or a guardian spirit. This term, historically, to its pensing or protective spirit, one that offers guidance, wisdom, and protection, rather than the malevolent being of popular cultures of religious dogma has painted them to be as like check our book. and, and look at the true nature of a demon, you will get terrified. It have nothing to do. As his guardian angel and prince of Rome, he is the archon of Israel. And by the beginning of Jewish culture in Europe, Samael has been established as the representative of Christianity due to his identification with Rome. And this connection underscores the pivotal narrative, the emergence of Jewish culture within Europe, and the intertwining of religious identities, where Samael came to symbolize the complex interclaim between Judaism and the rising influence of Christianity. Attribution to Samael in Jewish history are varied and profound, including significant action that shaped humanity's spiritual narrative. Despite of these associations and earlier Jewish texts, Samael's identity diverges from the latter part as the head of Satan, reflecting a complex and evolution. From guardian angel to a symbol of opposition. Gnostic thought. Samael's character undergoes a fascinating evolution, diverging markedly from his Jewish portrayal. Here, he is an intertwine of Damiel and a concept of creator of the material world, often viewed as the source of ignorance and spiritual blindness. The Gnostic text, including the Apocryphy of John and in the origin of the world, introduced Samael as a figure of profound misunderstanding, calling him a blind god. But this picture had mirrors the attribute traditionally ascribed to the Christian devil, and emphasizes interceptions and the lack of divine insight. The Kabbalistic tradition had offers another layer to Samael's narrative, describing him as the embodiment of God's severity and position of the archangels of the word. Samael oversees realms associated with conflict and destruction, such as the destiny of Esau and the wrath of demon, his union with Lilith as the figure of darkness and rebellion of herself, marks a significant thematic development. Together, they are portrayed as producing offspring of the challenge of the divine order, highlighting themes of unchecked power and spiritual defiance. Their relationship further explore a Kabbalistic treats and the left emanation, presents Samael and Lilith as dark mirrors to the primordial upon Adam and Eve. This pairing emanated from the throne of glory, encapsulated the intricate balance between creation and destruction, purity and corruption. The narrative of their forced separation by divine intervention, meant to prevent the proliferation of demonic beings, speaks to the ongoing struggle between celestial and infernal forces. Descriptions of Samel, including having extraordinary features. He can fly with 12 wings, as a unique appearance with the fire reality's horns, and is extremely tall. And this dimension of him having a single long hair that bend the sound of the shofar, and that Samael portrayal as the angel of death, and he commanded the presence in the heavenly realm. For illustrate his significant spiritual narrative, his role encompasses the administration of divine justice, the transition of souls, and the embodiment of necessary transformation. In mystic accounts, such as the Apocalypse of Moses, Samael formative presence is highlighted, representing the inevitability of death and the divine judgment. This narrative, alongside others, paint a picture of Samael as a pivotal figure in the spiritual cosmos, serving as a reminder of the complex interplay between life and darkness, order and chaos within the fabric of existence. The Apocalypse of Moses, that was another angel in the seventh heaven, different appearance from the others, and the frightful in the end. His height was so great and it would taken 400, 500 years to cover his distance from the crown of head to the soles of his feet, and he was studded with glaring eyes. This one, said Metatron, addressing Moses and Samuel, who takes the soul away from men. Whither goes in now, as the Moses and Metatron deployed in the defection of soul of Jehovah, upon Moses and prayed to God in these words, "Oh, may it be thy will, my God and the goddess of my father, not to let me fall into the hands of this angel." This multifaceted portrayal of Samuel, spanning of his origin and Jewish lore through the Gnostic interpretation of Kabbalistic teaching, revealed a character of unparalleled complexity. I have this archangel Samael on my birth chart, on my stars, because the divine knew that I will be attacked by death and magic and all kind of even physical death, and he had to put the archangel on my path, so he rebirthed me again and again. That's why those dummies can never take me out, nor spiritually, nor physically. I bring hell of judgment by just calling. You wanna put me down? You wanna silence me? Put my page down? Make sure I don't know your inner shitty secrets, because I call judgment on you, every single one of you. Consider it a threat. A threat.